Welcome to Trippy Commentaries and our hunt for the Jetpack in Grand Theft Auto 5. Thank you for joining us. I'm RJ, joined by FPS Kyle.
What's going on, everybody?
I know it's been a little bit since we uploaded a video. We had the 4th of July, so we were, of course, doing a little bit of partying, a little bit of celebrating over the weekend, and now we can return and look at some places that are highly suspicious. In fact, a couple places that people have been talking about as of late. Another thing I do want to mention before we get into the Jetpack hunt is that we have started our online crew. So if you guys are GTA Online players, we will have a crew on both Xbox 360 and PS3. And as soon as the next-gen versions are released, we will have crews on those versions as well. So just to let you guys know that if you are fans, that's a cool way where, you know, we will be posting up when we'll be online. You can play with us anytime. And of course, we will be doing our first online Jetpack hunt videos where we could have 2 or 3 of you guys helping us out. So if you are willing to help out and you have some places you want to show off and you think it might be useful to have multiple players, definitely let us know, because we will have some online Jetpack hunting episodes very soon for you. All right, FPS Kyle, now that we're done with all those updates, let's go ahead and talk about this first area, which is the lighthouse. We did try some things. We tried to glitch inside it. We tried a couple different theories to maybe unlock something here. Unfortunately, we really haven't found anything to do. As ominous as it does look, you have Ursula's house in the background.
Yep.
There's an unmarked grave on the top of that mountain over there, and it just looks suspicious, of course. And I know it was featured for something with Epsilon too, right?
Well, I just remember that there was an Epsilon screensaver that was released, and actually it's like if they put a camera inside of the lighthouse here at the top where the light's at, and they just kind of do like a time-lapse thing of like the clouds and everything in GTA with some background music. That was pretty cool. So kind of hinting at something maybe up with the lighthouse here, but as far as we can tell so far, it doesn't seem like anywhere you can get inside of it, and there's not a whole lot around the lighthouse at the bottom as well.
Yeah, definitely looks pretty crazy. Now, just so you know, I am pressing the jump button. I'm not just running against the wall. I'm trying to get in there because it does remind me a little bit of the Statue of Happiness. For those of you who've played GTA 4, that's of course the Statue of Liberty, where you can use the helicopter to get into an area much like this and phase into a door that's really an invisible passageway, which leads you to an Easter egg, a giant heart inside the Statue of Happiness. So this would be a likely area for something like that, you know, where you can phase through the wall, enter the lighthouse, and there would be something really cool inside. But as of right now, that does not seem to be the case. Let us know if you have any ideas, guys. Now, the second area we will be looking at is the Land Act Dam. So this will be a chill episode. We've been wanting to explore this area for a while. We've been holding off to do it, of course, live for you guys, so you can see what exactly we're doing there. We're going to take our submarine over, and we have some possible huge clues for us to check out there that some of our subscribers have been telling us about.
Indeed. Some breakthrough stuff here, actually.
Let's head back to Trevor's hangar and grab the submarine. Alright, so we grabbed the submersible with the cargo bob. We are on our way to the dam. Now, I gotta say, I think that the dam in the original GTA San Andreas was a little bit more suspicious because that was based off the Hoover Dam. And for those of you who have researched the Hoover Dam, it's pretty crazy. There's some symbolism there. There's some nuclear generators and stuff. So definitely a suspicious area, especially when it comes to Jetpack and technology. This dam, however, is different. Kyle, what can you tell us about this one?
Well, this one's, you know, it's a recreation of actually the Morris Dam in LA, and I think they just went with something kind of something simple. It is the dam actually for the reservoir, so it's not going to be huge, obviously, like the one in GTA. What was that?
San Andreas.
San Andreas. So. I think that this area always seemed really odd to me, and then if you remember, who was it? Dom Beasley, the parachute guy.
Yep,
actually,
Dominator.
We don't know if he actually tried to kill himself or actually thought he could pull it off, but pretty much kills himself jumping off of it. So I always thought this area was kind of suspicious. So we'll see what we can find today.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that mission. That, out of all of the missions in the game, that was the one that really made me raise my eyebrows because I didn't get it. I understand he's crazy and obviously psychopathic or something, and he's one of the most memorable characters. He's like the Brucey of this game. That was an odd way for him to go, that's for sure. And maybe there was something more to that. Maybe he was trying to enter a different dimension or something. Who knows? This will be the very first time that we do this. We're going to take the submersible to the reservoir. Hopefully we can find something in the waters. But, as I brought up there are some possible huge clues that we can find on the dam itself. So we'll make our way up and fully explore the dam. This is an area we've been wanting to look at for a while, and the time has come. I have refrained from doing so just because I wanted to do it live so that way you guys can see exactly what we are doing.
Yep.
And if there's anything we missed, you could let us know. So I guess we will have to drop this thing into the water and go for a swim. Should be coming up close. This is a place that has not been used at all in single player other than the Dom mission, and there might be a couple other things you have to do there. I know during one of the Trevor weapons smuggling missions, you do have to drop off some weapons there, I believe. And other than that, it's really not used, and that's one of the reasons why people have found it suspicious, is just the fact that it really hasn't been used too much at all.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and head up the creek here and find the dam. We'll go from the dam side up and do a little flyby action. And there's a lot of really suspicious pipes, especially at the end of the
Running
reservoir.
over the mountains, yeah, exactly.
So it's one of those areas that stood out to me, rightfully so. They showed it off in all of the trailers leading up to the game's release, and certainly seems to be an area of suspicion. What do you think, FPS Kyle? I mean, I wish we had the Hoover Dam rather than this one. Perhaps the Hoover Dam would have been a better placement for a jetpack or something else.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not, as cool looking, but definitely serves the same purpose. It could be something hidden in here. Like I said, it always seems pretty mysterious to me. I believe there was a spaceship part that he actually had to locate by the dam or somewhere around there.
Yeah, it was in the pipe.
In the pipe. So we'll see. We'll see what we can find here. One thing that stands out to me in this area is that it's really, the detail is so well. They focused a lot of time in this area, and only to use it for one mission where the guy kills himself is a little suspicious to me as well. So, of course, as we fly over here, damn, nothing really running out the bottom right now.
Pretty good size reservoir here. I mean,
yeah,
nice size, giant. We'll have some waters to explore. And there are some areas inside the dam. There's some rooms that, like we've mentioned, are pretty much unused. So those will be cool to check out. In fact, I believe there's some rooms that you can kind of look inside. So we'll definitely have to make sure to check those out. All right, here we go. Let's get out of the cargo, Bob. Hopefully it doesn't land on us.
I want to go
That's always dangerous.
Let's see the shadow coming down.
I heard an explosion, so it looks like we survived.
Very nice.
And let's get in this thing. I know I've read a lot about people who have actually explored this area, and they said they haven't really found much, but I like to explore everything for myself because there's been some areas where people have said they haven't found anything, and then you go in there and there's some pretty crazy stuff that nobody mentioned. Perhaps we find something here in the waters in the reservoir dam. It's pretty dark. There are some rumors that there will be some new submarines released. Actually, a couple of those rumors have been kind of confirmed to be hoaxes. But at the same time, there's a couple other rumors that do point to the fact that there's probably some more underwater vehicles to be released. Now, if that were to happen, you would think that they would need to release more to do underwater because there's not a whole lot.
That really isn't, yeah. I thought, that's what I thought was one point. I mean, they built this, huge area of water and this whole underground, pretty much area that they could have put a lot more stuff in. Now, obviously, we had to search for space parts. We had to search for some other clues along the bottom of the floor. But I really thought they could have added a little more to this. Hopefully, they give us like some type of like self-propelled motor that we can hold on to. That's got the light in the front of it. It's kind of as like a single person with the oxygen tank that we can move around the water kind of faster. Because obviously this thing doesn't go very fast, and it'd be cool to have that to help map the bottom floor of the ocean.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass when you're trying to explore all of the Pacific Ocean in this case from San Andreas. I mean, if you're circling the map, it's going to take you a long time.
Yeah, sure does.
Well, FPS Kyle,
Not really seeing much.
Unfortunately, there's
On the reservoir side
not a
here.
ton to look at. I mean, it's pretty crazy how the only way to explore this area with the submarine is by grabbing the cargo bob and scooping up the sub, bringing all the way over here. But unfortunately, there's not a whole lot to explore. Apparently, we can confirm that there's really no point to exploring this area with the submarine.
Nope.
But perhaps there's more here at the dam. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with the dam in San Andreas, I highly recommend you guys somehow jumping into that game and checking it out. It's really awesome. The water is a hell of a lot deeper than this on both ends of the dam. Now, if you first boot up San Andreas and go to the dam, you're going to have, I think it's 6 stars in that game. So it's not the easiest place to check out. It takes a while for you to unlock it. But once you do, it's pretty crazy. It's a lot better than this dam. We have to classify this area as being highly disappointing. They could have done a lot more.
So far it is. We'll see what we can find in the dam, and then maybe on the front side of the dam as well.
We have a dock over here. Let's go ahead and disembark our submarine.
Will this be the dam dock?
Yep. Okay, so we have switched it up to Michael. One of our subscribers, Phelan, aka Water Torch, has given us a heads up. We all know that there are red X's on the Chiliad mural. Apparently, FPS Kyle, he says that there are some suspicious X's here at the dam, and I will point out that it is almost 3 o'clock with thundery weather, and we will go explore the Land Act Dam itself.
Yeah, maybe X marks the spot here. Maybe this is the spot we need to be when all of these other theories that we have going on all happen at the same time. I don't think we could pull the 88 mile an hour per hour gimmick off here, but maybe, I don't know, maybe we use the glitch technique of switching over to Franklin or switching over to Trevor to see if we can get inside of something. Let's see see if we can find these X's that Phelan was talking about.
This is one of the rooms that people have mentioned right in here. You can see inside the windows, so it looks to be some sort of area that possibly you were meant to go into, even though it is completely stocked up with boxes.
Yeah, it looks like a storage facility. Maybe Jetpack could be stored inside of there.
Yeah, possibly. Here's the door, of course, that does not open. This is a strange area down here. It's very suspicious, but unfortunately, as of right now, nobody has really found anything down here, but certainly stands out. Got some lockers or maybe some power equipment down here. Now, I will point out that Phelan was the one who did say we should be Michael in the Epsilon outfit while it is lightning outside. So that's definitely what we're trying to do, as it is in the witching hour here. And this would be the time to possibly find something. There's another room.
Yeah, it looks like you can possibly get in that room as well.
Interesting. We'll definitely have to try the glitch maneuver to see if maybe we can get inside that room. Hell, let's go ahead and try it real quick, guys. Well, did not work, but I think we have found the X's.
Yeah, there's 2 X's on the ground there.
Guys, definitely make sure to try the glitching if you
That's
can.
weird.
Here.
It puts you completely underneath it, so it...
Yeah, we've encountered that with some of the glitching that we've been trying to do. It kind of puts you in some area that you did not intend to go, but it did not get us in the room. Perhaps it is just nothing. We do have another room over here.
A building.
Yep. So, looks like there is... In fact, that's the first one we looked at. I meant to go the opposite way, over to this building right here.
Some more X's right here. Now, this is kind of weird, because it looks like a box there that those X's create. Almost maybe like that's a location to try it.
You know, would fit pretty nicely within those boxes. The space docker.
Yeah, you're right.
Interesting. So,
There's another X on that wall right there. A couple X's up on those walls. Kind of looks more like... I don't know, that one over there kind of looks more like a cross, but...
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So these X's are on the walls. Now, the X's on the Chiliad mural, of course, are red from what I remember. These ones are white, but other than that, they look very similar, and there is a bunch of them now. If you keep going downhill, you'll find some cement. So maybe it's just a sign that this dam is under construction. I mean, here you have some piping, and maybe this dam is just right now under construction. That's why there's not too many people here. There's nowhere to work because it's kind of shut down for the time being. Who knows, just a theory. As of right now, we haven't really found anything. I do want to point out a really crazy door that you can see over there underneath that main building. Now, I have gotten into that balcony. You can see there's a box there. Basically, you have to parachute into there. It's pretty tough to do it, but I did get in there. As you see, the light just turned off. That's pretty crazy. That's weird. But you cannot phase through the door or anything like that, unfortunately. The thundering has stopped. FPS Kyle. We did not see anything. Great find by Water Torch. And I think perhaps these X's might be a link. As you can see, there are 2 boxes created by the X's. And maybe we do have to use these. We actually will probably want to count the X's and see if maybe it's the same amount that is in the Chiliad mural. That would be an interesting link.
I think the Chiliad mural only has 3, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it has more than 3. We'll check that out. I think maybe there's 4 or 5, but we'll definitely make sure to look at that. Let's go ahead and end this video off by recreating Dom's death. Now, he unfortunately kind of took himself there, but there's a theory that maybe he was trying to do something. Maybe he thought there was a way to a different dimension here.
An alternate dimension, yeah. Maybe this is the tunnel. You have to jump through here and hit it right.
I mean, this guy, it didn't seem like he had a reason to kill himself. He never mentioned anything. Maybe he had an ulterior motive.
Just wanted to base jump the dam, and obviously it didn't work out for him. But he didn't even try to pull his parachute, so...
Exactly. He just free fell.
Yep.
Well, guys, let us know if you found anything here at the dam that we did not see. I'd like to say that it is a possible area for the jetpack, but I don't think it is at this point. I really don't. I feel like there could have been more here. Maybe there was plans to have more, but at this point, it is just a waste of space. It's just eye candy.
A dam.
Yep. Well, let's try this theory, though, FPS Kyle. If this works, then it's all worth it. Here we go. Nope. The only thing we're doing now is entering the afterlife. I'm RJ for FPS Kyle.
Take it easy.
Later, guys.